Oh my goodness. Try to tell me that there's a Space Quest 5 as well? How many of these did they make? My goodness. Good evening, everybody. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome back to the Space Questathon. Let me just put my microphone arm a little bit. There we go. Welcome back to the Space Questathon. At least one, Space Quest 5. Well, you're right there. Where we are working our way through the Space Quest series. We've done 1 through 4, and we had a great time. And now we're on Space Quest 5, which, believe it or not, technically isn't made by Sierra. It's published by Sierra, and it's made by a Sierra company, but it's actually a Dynamics game. That's a Cam. Dynamics being a sister company of Sierra, who made games like, I think they, let me just double check, they did Heart of China, didn't they? That's Dynamics, right? Yes, it is. Missed so much of the question. Don't worry, Ian. I don't think there's a huge amount of lore you would have missed anyway. But yeah, Space Quest 5 is made by Dynamics. Yeah, Willy Beamish. Yeah, that's also them. So Heart of China, Willy Beamish, Mech Warrior, apparently. That's them. Rise of the Dragon, Red Baron, Betrayal at Krondor, The Incredible Machine. That's also Dynamics. All these are apparently the... Specifically... No, it is. Yeah. So... Dynamics being kind of a big part of Sierra, but not necessarily the sort of core development team. Despite that, Space Quest 5, very fun game. Probably one of my favorites in the series. I don't know if it beats Space Quest 3. I'm going to decide that today when I play it. I want to see how I feel after playing it today. But hello's everybody joining in. I've seen Mindslug, Frank, Nat Loop as a first-time chatter. We've got Trucker Nero, Pago Drink, Magnus, Brutal Moose, and Maris and Sleon. It's so nice to see so many people popping in for Space Quest. It's been really fun to go through these games, and I'm glad that people have been eager to have them shared with them as well. It's our Constitution Day here in Norway, so happy I can end it with your stream. Hey, happy Constitution Day. I don't necessarily know what that means. I'm assuming it has to do with the Constitution, because it is in the name. But, very cool. I'm really looking forward to this one. Another thing that should be noted with Space Quest 5, actually, is this game doesn't actually have voice acting. You may think that's weird, considering Space Quest 4 did, and then we've kind of gone back to not having voice acting in this one, which I think is a shame, because there's so many interesting characters in 5 that I feel like it would have really benefited from a talkie version. I wonder if there's a reason for that. I actually don't know off the top of my head. Let's have a look. Although this came out after the CD-ROM talkie version of Space Quest 4, it was originally released on floppy disks only. Early plans for a talkie version of the game were scrapped. According to the then Dynamics artist Sean Murphy, this is because Dynamics was in financial trouble at the time. Interesting. They couldn't afford voices. But either way, I guess it just means I'll be providing the voices and trying my best to sound semi-decent. We'll see. But with all said and done, I think it's time to continue Roger Wilco's spacefaring adventures. In this one, he's going up in the world a little bit. They kind of lean into a bit more sort of Star Trek vibes with this one, which is very interesting. Both 5 and 6 have kind of very Star Trek-y things going on, but I think this one specifically, and you'll see why. Let's go into here. Oh, look, it's Scum VM, and hopefully this should work first try. If not, we'll do a bit of tinkering, but Sierra! Despite being a Dynamics game, Sierra, of course, they gotta have their name front and center. Alright, let's see the introduction. Space Quest 5, The Next Mutation. This game came out in 1993. So you can tell what the specific parody is from the title. Although the theme itself, I would say, is a bit more It's a bit more TOS like Trek, you know. I do like the theme of this one, but it's so Star Trek original series. Hello, Cat. How are you doing today? I do really like this one. It's been a little while since I played it, but there's so many cool like characters and locations in this. Mark Crow is still involved. I should probably have added that as well. Even though it's a Dynamics game, Mark Crow, one of the guys from Andromeda, he'd moved over to Dynamics at this point in time. What a lovely intro. I love the little space zooming. It's very cool. Captain's Log, SCS Excalibur, Stardate 2409.67, Fleet Admiral Roger Wilco commanding. The Excalibur is on course to investigate the mysterious disappearance of several ships in the uncharted region of space known as the Menudo Triangle. I have no doubt been selected for this mission due to my great achievements as a military leader and matchless diplomatic skills. Sure. Despite saving the day several times, you are still Roger Wilco at the end of the day. I don't know if this is going to auto-play or if I have to click through this. I'm hoping it won't automatically... I hope it won't close it if I click. How did I find Space Quest 1 through 4 on Revisit? I've enjoyed all of them. I think 1 and 3 are the strongest of those. 4 not far behind. 2 is probably the weakest, but still good. Alright, I guess we do click forward to go with this. I go forward with total confidence in my ship and my crew. Yet I'm vaguely uneasy. I cannot put memories of traveling to the future and meeting my son out of my mind. This is Space Quest 4. Each night my dreams are haunted by the image of the woman he said would one day be my wife. I know she's out there. Somewhere. But that's not important right now. The fate of trillions rides on the decisions I may have to make in the next several hours. As captain of the Star Confederacy's proudest flagship, I must follow the supreme guideline. To boldly go where no man has... No. To bravely traverse where no creature has traversed. That's not it. Skip it. He's like, we're not going to plagiarize today. Admiral, strike ships coming in at 0.35. Alert! Shields up! Battle stations! Lock weapons! Neutron beams locked! Proton torpedoes armed! Tactical. Fire neutron beams. Helm! Hard to port! Flashing lights, I know, right? It's a bit much. Oh, hello. Cadet Wilco! What in the name of the 7th star cluster are you doing in the bridge simulator? Get your sorry carcass out of there and get back to class where you belong, Space Cadet. So that was just a simulation. And if I catch you in there again without permission, I'll have you tossed out of the academy so fast you'll get warp disorientation. Simulation terminated. So, Roger has dreams of being more than just a janitor, and well, he's a space cadet in this one. He's trying to make a bit more of himself, but of course he's not really a captain. His illusions of spacefaring grandeur cruelly shattered by Captain Quirk. Roger Wilco exits from the bridge simulator into the hallways of the Star Confederacy Space Academy, where he has enrolled himself in an attempt to realize his lifelong dream of becoming a starship captain. The last several months have not been easy for our hero, what with having to juggle time between skipping classes, snoozing through lectures, and spending long moments considering the implications of actually opening a textbook. I mean, why would you want to do that? But our fearless former sanitation engineer has stumbled resolutely past these obstacles, pursuing his goal with unwavering determination, blissfully unaware that fate is about to hurl another spitball in his direction. It does very much seem like things kind of just happen to Roger. Alright, here we are. Hold on, I'm just gonna tweak the volume a little bit. Alright. And the interface is largely the same, although we no longer have the ability to lick and smell things. Replaced with 2 different dialogue boxes. Which I think would be... Okay, use this argument to give an order to your crew. It's like this icon to talk with other people in the area. Interesting. We have to give people orders in this game, apparently. You guys will see. Sci-Fi Legally Mod starring Roger Wilco. I mean, he is blonde. This aging behemoth has outlived its intended lifespan by several decades and will soon be headed for the scrapyards. Starcom registry lists this ship as the personal launch of Ambassador Beatrice Wankmeister from the G6 Quadrant. You didn't recall hearing her name once before, but the effort to remember anything further results in nothing more than a storm of misfired brain synapses and a dull headache. Alright. So, realistically, we just need to have a little walk around. Because we need to get to class. I'm sort of a wankmaster as well. Well, I mean, you can say it, but a Delton frigate from the G6 Quadrant, hopefully a ship like this, will one day be yours, provided, of course, that you make it through the Starcon Academy's rigorous training regimen. Named for his beloved wife, this sleek corvette called the Lady Plusbucker is reserved for the Academy commandants use exclusively. Ooh. Recently, several freshmen were disciplined for scandalously altering the ship's name as a cadet initiation prank. Ah, I can see how they might do that. I imagine there are some lettering you could scratch off on Plusbucker. This patrol craft was damaged in a skirmish with smugglers on the rim of the galaxy and is currently undergoing a major overhaul. Fortunately, it suffered less damage than the ship Roger tried to place in hyperspace before leaving space dock. This bulk cargo freighter contains supplies for the colony on Clorox 2. Oh, there's a little UFO as well. Trainers like this one are used to instruct cadets in basic spaceflight techniques. Due to the relative lack of skill by cadets, these ships suffer a high rate of attrition. The current record for number of ships wrecked stands at 3, which is currently held by Roger, which includes a notable incident where he totaled a ship without even leaving the hangar. Odds are 2 to 1 among his classmates that Roger will break his own record before graduating. We'll have to prove him wrong, I guess. There's some cadets outside a classroom here. But we're just gonna have a little look outside again. This sleek little beauty is for sale and can be yours for a mere 10,000 buckazoids. Dial 1-555-GOOD-CARS and ask for Fester Blatz. You may remember Fester Blatz being the guy who was selling you things in Space Quest 3. This ship once belonged to the 2 guys from Andromeda, but was seized when one of them walked out on his 10,000 buckazoid tab in the Academy Lounge. The SES Lollipop, a good ship. Fellow members of the tightly knit Starcon Cadet Brigade. Well, let's chat with them. Let's see if they've got anything to say to us. I need to put the speed up. Drop dead, Wilco. Yep, they do not have anything nice to say. We're actually going to save now. Because the first potential game over is in the next room, which is very fun. We'll start off in this academy. We need to go to class. How can you die in class, you might say? Space Quest finds a way. Sorry I'm late, Professor. I love the little noises. You mean the Starcon aptitude test is today? Oh dear. There's a test and we haven't studied. Yes, sir. I got started right away. What's that? Come talk to you after class? Yes, sir. Gronko is commanding a Nova-class scout ship when he finds himself face-to-face with 3 Horak battle cruisers. He should surrender in the face of impossible odds, pretend they aren't there, activate the ship's self-destruct mechanism, beam over a pick-you-up bouquet, or reboot. Well, we don't really know the answers to this one. So Roger's kind of in trouble here. Luckily, you can click over here and... Well, one way we could get through this is actually by cheating. There is a robot that's watching, and I'll show you what happens if it spots you looking at other people's work. Uh-oh, busted. So, yeah. If you get caught cheating, you get thrown out of the academy into space. Maybe you should have taken the correspondence course. These things happen. But that's why I saved. So now we're going to try and cheat without getting caught. Which actually isn't too bad. Also, I like that there's a Klingon behind us. There's like, I think it's like a Wampa, also back there as well. And oh, what's the name of that Star Trek race at the back? The purple guy with the little antenna. So there's like a Star Trek race. I can't remember the name off the top of my head now. But like that's basically that. All right, well. Let's cheat. Okay, so Andorians, I think that's it. Yeah, they're usually blue, but yes, but it's still the same sort of general shape. And yeah, he does have a rectangular head. So while it's not looking, you can see he's got answer D. Okay, so then we can put D. Good question 2. When encountering an alien ship for the first time, you should immediately open fire with every weapon at your disposal. Probably not that. Broadcast Wagner's Ride of the Valkyries over the comlink. Probably not that. Beam your entire crew over to their ship as a gesture of goodwill. Probably not the safest option. B then A. Or none of the above. I'd wager it's none of the above, but we'll double check just for extra points. Okay. I don't know if we get extra points for this, but hey. Before beaming down to an unexplored planet for the first time, you should be sure to check to see that your seatbelt is fastened and tray tables are locked securely in the upright position. Your fly? Sure. Your life insurance coverage, the FETSA valve in your oxygen mask, or the planet's atmospheric readings. It's probably the atmospheric readings. But again, let's have a little check. It's E once again. You're marooned on an alien planet with no weapons and a killer android out for your blood. You should gather basic ingredients to make gunpowder and fashion a cannon from vines and sticks. Interesting. Stuff a banana in its exhaust pipe. Sure. Drop a big rock on the robot and shout, "Hasta la vista, baby." Something we did in Space Quest 1, although I don't think we shouted that. I'm guessing all the answers are E from now on. I don't believe they are, but I think I think there are a lot of E's. Roll in the mud to camouflage yourself. That's Predator. Climb a tree, flap your arms wildly, and scream "tweet tweet" at the top of your lungs in order to mimic the mating behavior of the ruby-throated Arcturan swine falcon as a diversionary tactic. Interesting. Hey, Listy, how's it going? It's actually C on that one. It expects you to drop a rock on the robot. Why not, eh? You're on an Ava with a partner, and you notice his face is turning blue, and he is clutching wildly at his throat. This is a sign that you will soon need a new partner. I mean, that's technically true. In a burst of creative insight, he has created a new dance called the Moonwalk. He's suffering from a vitamin deficiency. Oh, he pronounced it like an American. And needs to eat more leafy green vegetables. Or D, he fell for the old golf ball in the air hose trick. A, then D. I highly doubt that. But, it could be that. Who knows? It actually is A, then D. Interesting. To ensure that your crew's microwave meals are heated adequately and evenly on board your ship, you should wrap everything in aluminum foil, cook each meal at the maximum power settings for 45 minutes, put a live space varmint in with each meal so you can more easily determine when it is done. Ew. Hook the thing and settle for roasting wieners on the maneuvering jets. Inject a radioactive plutonium isotope into each piece of food. When it glows, it's ready. Well, interesting. Turn away, robot. I don't want to cheat. Okay. Good luck with gaming time, Jackie. Thank you, Nura. I guess we're putting live space varmint in it. That's disgusting. If Grebe leaves the Crab Nebula at 32 GST, Galactic Standard Time, and travels at 9.75 million ZPM, how long will it take him to reach the planet Davicon 5? I'm just going to turn the volume down a bit more. I feel like I'm shouting over it slightly. How long will it take him to reach planet Davicon 5 if he has a solar wind at his back? 49.3 hours. He will never reach Davicon 5. The solar wind is highly unstable and blow him off course. 3.75 standard days. 49.30 GST. Never. The neutron star at the center of the Crab Nebula is so massive that Grebe's ship can never reach escape velocity. Well, I mean, we definitely don't know the answer to that one. But it's E. How fast does light travel through a vacuum? 186,000 MPS. Very, 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 very fast. 669,600,000 miles per hour. Depends whether it's an upright or canister vacuum. Okay. Okay, that's the last one. Which is an example of a fuzzy boundary. The area in space between two planetary bodies where a smaller third object is not clearly under the gravitational influence of either. The event horizon of a supermassive black hole. The place where a receding hairline gives way to a bare scalp. Okay. The point at which the marginal utility of trying to squeeze the last bit of toothpaste from the tube is offset by the opportunity and cost of going to the store for a new one. This is something I have experienced literally today. Anyway, let's cheat. It's A. The answer is A. We need to... Okay, it's that one. Alright. And question 10, I believe this is the last one. To successfully accomplish a manual molecular reintegration bypass on a standard transporter unit, you should reverse the phase polarity of the interface grid. Love that answer. Jiggle the handle. Pray fervently to whatever deity you happen to believe in. See, then B. Switch to US Sprint. Well, I hope it's reversing the polarity. Let's see. It sure is. First the polarity. Okay then. Woof. Test's over already? Yes, sir. I agree that cleaning the Academy crest is an appropriate punishment for being late to class. I'll get right on it. Okay. Well, because we were late, we're gonna have to, go ahead and clean the crest, but that's fine. No wonder Rimmer failed these exams 13 times. So true. Is that Chapel the Hutt? Some more bright, shining faces of the Starcon's elite cadet corps. Get lost, Wilco. None of them like Roger. Janitorial claws, that's what we need. Oh. That was a Homer Simpson doe. They are in this game quite a bit, for whatever reason. I'm going to do a quick save, actually, because I don't want to have to go through the test again. Cleaning. You cram the Scrub-O-Matic into your seemingly bottomless pocket. How delightful. And let's get these cones as well. Just cram them back in. Sure, we'll do that. No wonder his classmates don't like Roger. He keeps cheating. Also, that's a xenomorph. That's just straight up a xenomorph in a... pair of your cadet classmates are deeply engaged in conversation here. Yeah. A xenomorph in a cadet outfit. You know what? They can be civilized if they want to be. Right. Okay. Let's see what this person has to say. This area is off limits to unauthorized personnel. That means you, cadet. I'm surprised the only death so far is just getting kicked out of the academy. I mean, yeah. There are plenty more, though. Oh, don't you worry. Alright, well. Let's get cleaning, I suppose. First of all, we need to make sure it's safe. Put some cones down. Oh, the background of the Dynamics games. They make great backgrounds. I'll do a save over cleaning as well. And then we're just going to use our little Scrub-O-Matic device. And let's use it. How does this thing work? Yo! Oh. So now we just have to clean this. Oh, careful with the cones there, Roger. Gonna clean every pixel of this. This is such a ridiculous little puzzle. EJ version, how we skip this sequence. Interesting. It's not especially difficult, but although I suppose maybe if the EGA version is less have I got it? I think this is everything. Let's double check. Oh, there we go. I feel like a minigame you'd see on the DS. It definitely does, yeah. As you can see here, Ambassador Wankmeister, we run a very tight ship here at the Academy. This institution is the pride of the Star Confederation, and one of the best of its kind in the known universe. It's nice to see our tax buckazoids aren't going completely to waste, Captain Quirk. Here we are, Mr. Wankmeister. This is the main rotunda. It was dedicated to dedicated on Stardate 09-2097.27. Ambassador. Excuse me, aren't you Roger Wilco? The man who followed the Saurians some years back? So yes, this is Roger's future wife, according to Space Quest 4. So he is immediately smitten by her, naturally. Suddenly it all comes rushing back. It's her, the woman from the holodisc in Space Quest 4. Now is your big chance, Roger. Say something clever and romantic. Let's see what Roger has up his sleeve. Yes. Way to sweep her back onto her feet, Rog. Nice to see you haven't lost your golden touch with women. Oh, Roger. Just like Guybrush, indeed. Excuse me, Ambassador. We should be heading to the conference now. You're not at all what I expected, Rilko. See you around. Hold on a minute, Cadet. Looks like you missed a spot. Sir, you better watch your step. The floor's still really wet and just a little bit slippery. Nice rug, Quirk. Is that a toupee or a roadkill? Ah! So yeah, Quirk is not the nicest guy, and he's a bit of a blowhard. You did that on purpose, Wilco. I'm placing you on double secret probation. One more screw up and your space cadet days are over. I like how the narrator directly mentions the previous game. Does that count as fourth wall breaking? A little bit. Like, Space Quest has kind of always been aware of itself as a game. Like, even in the last game, the time zones are literally referred to as, like, Space Quest 1, Space Quest 2, Space Quest 12, Space Quest 10. Like, it's not actually like a dated number. It's like, and even the characters in the world are like, oh yes, I'm going to jump into Space Quest 2 to do this. You don't want to pick the cones up, the floor is still wet. Oh, okay. Fair enough then. Commentary amongst the games. I mean, that's true, yeah. Especially the more comedically. That's Elvis. That's Elvis, right. Okay. Well, we didn't want to go that way anyway. I mean, Elvis jump scare. We need to actually go back to the academy, not towards Elvis. Can I go this way, please? Please? There we go. What the? Oh, it's a little beastie. Job. SAT scores. Gordon F, fail. Einstein A, fail. Wilco R. Oh dear. Huh? What was that? Excuse me, Captain. You didn't raise your hand. Now, as I was saying, Ambassador Wangmeister, we are a fairly remote installation, and I simply can't spare the ships to launch the kind of operation you suggest. I'm afraid you don't understand the potential ramifications of this problem, Admiral. If the sludge bandits continue to illegally dump toxic waste whenever and wherever they choose, the environmental consequences could be staggering. Well, yeah, Elvis was everywhere, wasn't he? At this particular point in time. Entire planets could be devastated. I think you overstate the issue, Ambassador. Even so, we have more than enough ships on patrol to put a stop to these sludge bandits, as you call them. Roger. Look, Ambassador, we have top-notch ships staffed with the finest crews in the galaxy. Starcon accepts only the best and brightest for fleet training. You look, Rughead! Illegal dumping is going on in this sector right under your polyweave. Our patrols have located dumping sites on 4 planets in the G6 quadrant alone. I like her. So does Roger. Hey, this is made from real hair. In any case, I'd like to hear more about these alleged dumping sites, perhaps over dinner this evening. I have already transmitted the coordinates to Starcon's Central Command, along with a list of suspected sites we haven't been able to check out yet. Quirk's a bit of a kind of like Zap Brannigan-esque character, I think, although a bit worse, I think. Well, then that settles it. Captain Quirk, you shall go to these sites and investigate Ambassador Wagmeister's allegations. Admiral, I'll be going along as an observer. I'm afraid that's impossible. Regulations strictly forbid civilian participation in military operations. Admiral, I think that having the ambassador along would be a good idea. I'm sure the two of us could develop a productive working relationship. Oh, Quirk. Admiral, may I remind you that I am an official representative of the people of the Quadrant G6, with full ambassadorial status, and as such not subject to... Now, Ambassador, I'm sure Captain Quirk will do everything necessary to resolve the situation. There's no need for you to hinder him on this mission. Kif, I made it with a woman. Tell the men. Zep Brannigan is such a funny character. This is my system and my people we're talking about here. I'm going on that ship and that's all there is to it. Case closed. We're adjourned. Good day, gentlemen. No! You're going to hear that soundbite a lot. Oh, great. The savior of the universe is in all his glory. Isn't there a mop somewhere with your name on it? That's a bit harsh. Way to go, Raj. Another sterling performance. I caught this jerk trying to sneak some answers off my test. Shh, here he comes. This is awful. I totally biffed on my SAT test. I'll never make captain now. That's too bad, Cadet Schblock. How'd you make out, Roger? I haven't seen my score yet. The SAT scores for our class are posted on the bulletin board, Raj. I sure hope you made out better than I did. Well, is it this one? It's just a panel. Alright, I have to go one down, I think. Well, I guess we can find out how we did. Cadet Wilco, on behalf of the administration, I would like to congratulate you on receiving a perfect score on your SAT. Not in the entire history of Starcon Academy has a cadet achieved such high marks. You should be proud. On the recommendation of our test analysis computer system, you are to begin training for captaincy aboard one of our fine star cruisers. Captain Quirk will post your assignment. You've done the Academy proud. Sincerely, current commanding chief officer's name here. Yeah, everything's working fine, clearly. Your test results. Maybe you ought to have it framed. That face, I know. He's like, oh! And then he smiles. We've been promoted, everybody. And we definitely deserved it. And so, having undergone an intensive weekend captain's training seminar on the planet Oakhurst, Roger is shuttled to his new command, the SCS Eureka, I think it was. Yeah. Hey, that's not a starship. It's a garbage scow. Figures. Well, I mean, it's only your first posting, Captain Roger Wilco. But hey. And look at that, we've got a crew and everything. Hello, sir. I'm Sub-Corporal Drool, your nav and weapons officer on this heap. Flo's the name. I'm your comm specialist, grade 4. Hello, crew. I'm your new commanding officer, Captain Roger Wilco. I know some of you may not be as excited to be serving on the Eureka as I am, but I promise you this. We are going to be the best gosh darn garbage scow in the entire Star Confederation. Heck yeah. We have nothing to fear but fear itself, so hold your heads high, men. We shall overcome. All we are is dust in the wind, born free, running wild with liberty and justice for all. So let's be all we can be. Remember, it's not just a job, it's an adventure. No. Great. I wonder if they ever made more jokes on LucasArts game. Would they have called Engine Scam? It was the chair, really? Because we got a live one here, Flo. You said it, Drool. The little chair spin. So let's have a little peek at our crew. So this is Drool, and this is Flo. Drool mans the nav and weapon system on the Eureka. Flo is the Eureka's communications officer. Alright, there'll be other crew members we meet in time. But for now, let's... oh. Sit in our captain's chair. We have a little captain's chair to sit in. How exciting is that? We could have a chat to our guys as well, actually. So, Drool. Yes, Captain? Tell me a little bit about yourself, Drool. My personal life is none of your business, sir. I'm just trying to create a friendly atmosphere here, Sub-Corporal. We may be together for a long while. Doubtful, sir. Well, how long have you served in the Eureka? Too long. As soon as my tour is up, I'm out of here. Why is that, Corporal? My career in Starcon hasn't exactly skyrocketed, sir. I rather hoped I wouldn't spend the last years of it on a garbage scow. Well, maybe there's something I can do to help. Not likely, Captain. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some work to get back to. I don't know what voices. I'm gonna try and keep consistent voices for characters, but I'm not good at that on the fly. Since we're working together, I thought it'd be nice if we got to know each other a bit, Flo. I'm sure you did, sir, but it won't. Sheesh, you bought vinegar in your breakfast flakes this morning. My life stinks, and it's all your fault, sir. I don't follow you. You're a man, right? Yes. Well, there you go. What was your previous posting, crewman? Previously, I was assigned to the phlegmas. Phlegma? But the self-important male captain, I didn't see eye to eye. It was just like my fourth husband. You'll have to excuse Flo. She has a bit of problem dealing with male authority figures. But she's not really so bad after you get to know her. Can it, lobster boy? What happy set of circumstances left the Eureka captain's chair open for me? The Eureka's previous commanding officer accidentally fell off the airlock without a spacesuit. That's terrible, if you say so, sir. Well, so that's just to chat to people. But we can give orders with this one. So let's tell it to hail Starcon. Hailing, sir. We are cleared for departure, Captain. We are ordered to proceed to Gangularis, PU, and Kizuraz goodbye for refuse recovery missions. Oh, how exciting. Okay, Mr. Drool. Lay in a course. What coordinates, Captain? Oh, so this is one of those things where you'd need to know that you need to find out the numbers. I think they're in the manual. I have them to hand. So for Gangularis, it is 71552. Coordinates locked in, sir. Ready to get underway. Brilliant. I guess we want to go to Lightspeed. We'll go to warp as soon as we're clear of the station, sir. Here we go. Oh, look at that little 3D model. And once again, Roger Wilco is being pursued by a Terminator. This happens more often to Roger than I think to anybody else. Roger is just regularly getting pursued by Terminators. I wonder why this one's after him. Except now the Terminator has breeds. Exactly. Yes, this is a girl Terminator. Before the Terminator series even did that. So, actually, it is before, isn't it? Wait, when was Terminator 3? I can't actually remember. I'm assuming this was before Terminator 3. It feels right. Because this game is 1993. The timeline of Terminator movies in my head is not clear. Okay. Oh, actually, I need to go to regular speed real quick, because otherwise we're going to crash into the planet. Aye, sir. Terminator 3 was early 2000s. That feels right, yeah. Ooh. I'm tracking a waste beacon, sir. I'm going to do a save, actually, because we haven't done that at the moment. Otherwise, we'd have to do a lot of things again. We're a captain now. Right. Right. Activate RRS. Aye, sir. Exactly a decade later, yeah? Space Quest did it first. Of course, this parody is also very on the nose. Captain, I'm picking up a life form reading in the waste compartment. Oh my goodness, a life form, eh? Well. Captain, you better come down here. We're experiencing some strange scratching and whining noises coming out of the trash bin. Oh, this is Cliffy. This is he's our engineer. We haven't quite met Cliffy, but we're about to. Right. Definitely something in there, Captain. Could be dangerous. You go first. Thanks, Cliffy. It's none other than Cliffy, your chief engineer. I want to speak to Cliffy. Definitely something in there, Captain. Could be dangerous. You go first. All right, Cliffy. Sure thing. Well, I guess let's find out what manner of life form was in that garbage. Actually, was this the right one? Actually, no, this is like the lab, isn't it? This is the trash compartment, isn't it? Which one's the trash? I don't need any of these. It must be this one. Wait, no, it won't be. I'm trying to remember where the trash even is. Is it just like? Is it just this? Do I have to interact with that? That's it. Ah, that's it. Yes. There we go. Oh no! There's a wee beastie in here. What the? A facehugger-esque thing. Hey, he's a cute little bugger. I think I'll keep him. I'll call him Spike. I love Spike's theme. Hey, where are you going, little fella? Well then. We're actually going to need to grab a couple things here. Turkey baster. I wonder what Cliffy uses it for. A Schmears brand craft alien laser cutting torch. Okay. It's one of those nifty portable handheld vacuums. Pair of pliers. Hot glue gun. Large drill. Or whatchamacallit. It's a pizza wheel to cut a pizza pie. It's a hole punch. Heaven knows what Cliffy uses this for. We actually need that. Can I have it? Hold on. Which one was the hole punch again? It's this one, isn't it? Ah. You don't need this tool. Which one is that one? Oh, that's the pizza cutter. I don't know which one it was now. Spare fuse. Large drill. Whatchamacallit. That's the hole punch. I think. Alright, there we go. I think this might be a handy item. You take it with you. Yay, a hole punch. What's this one? Spark plug. Vacuum. That's just a whatchamacallit. Only a bit. I wrenched this tool away from Cliffy. Space gizmo. I love space gizmos. A doohickey. Technical term, of course. Small drill. This is a A hot glue gun. That is... cut through shrink wrap on software packages. Okay. That's a hammer. High-tech thingamabob. Screwdriver. That sounds handy. But, pair of pliers. What are these? Anti-acid tablets. I imagine those will come in handy. Touch my tools and die. Too late! Oh, let's clean it up. Because I want to find one more. Okay. Okay, let's just move them to the right. Pliers, hammer. What's this one? Large drill. That's a thingamabob. There's one more thing we need here. Screwdriver. It's not the screwdriver, I don't think. No. That's the one. That's the one we need. And I believe that is everything. Just double check with these ones. Oh, okay. All right. You heard that, Cliffy? He's just kicking that. So we've got the circuit fuse, the anti-acid tablets, the laser cutting torch, and the hole punch. Those are the ones we had. Okay. I don't think there's anything in here we can have a look at either. Cliffy has rigged up a handy voice activation feature to the Eureka's transporter unit. Originally, he tried using a clapper, but after an embarrassing accident involving a visiting alien diplomat and a dropped wrench, he opted for the current setup. Never played these games back in the day, but I now look back and think the art looks kind of great. So much great art in these games. I love how these games look. Yeah, 5 is very cool because of the, the specific sort of background and stuff, and the sort of dynamic style. I really like the older games because the limitations on the colors made them really creative with the backgrounds. But the paintings they used for the VGA ones also really, really cool. I don't think there's anything in here right now. We're not beaming down. Oh, there's Spike again. Okay. Spike! Heal, boy! Heal! Well, that's fun. Oh, God. Captain, do something with that critter of yours! Sorry, I missed that dialogue. Interesting. Right home. How do we get through there? Nah, I'm sure Cliffy won't mind cleaning it up. Twitcher's acting funny, no problem. How do we get to him then? Oops. Okay. Where has Spike gotten off to? Okay. Oh, Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, oh. He needs to stop jumping on my... Oh, we got him. Oh, there he is. Okay. Great. I think we have to put him in here. Keep him out of trouble. All right. And then to stop him from... Because obviously it's a face hugger, basically. Make it so it doesn't eat through the glass. Poor little fellow must have eaten something that didn't agree with him. Those antacids should reduce the acidity of his metabolism. Well, how about that? We've got him nice and sorted. For Spike. Thank goodness for that. Okay, I guess we'll go to our next planet then. I think that's everything we do in this area. Hey, Drool, you don't play games on shift. Jeez. Roger. Hey, thanks for leaving this mess back here for me to clean up. Real captain-like of you. You're welcome, Cliffy. Okay. Mr. Drool, I'd like you to lay in a course for me. PU is the next one, which is 92767. Coordinates locked in, sir. Ready to get underway. Okay. Then take us to light speed, Mr. Drool. Aye, sir. I like this, the fact that you kind of like have a crew that you command to do things. Like being in the captain's chair is such an interesting, like, you know, take on Space Quest, and I have a lot of fun with it. I do think this is one of my all-time favorites in the Sierra catalog. It's just, it's so unique and interesting. We're approaching our destination, Captain. Sorry, we're approaching our destination, Captain. I should have done that lower. Right. I would like you to go regular speed so we don't crash into the planet. Aye, sir. And then, whoop. Tracking the waste beacon, sir. Okay, well, in that case, let's activate our RRS. Aye, sir. I just realized Drool has 6 fingers. He has 2 thumbs, I think, on either side. There's more garbage. How exciting. It's the exact same cutscene. Alright. Captain, I'm intercepting a rather unusual message in Starcom Priority Frequency 2. I'm putting it on screen. Okay, then. It is a very good garbage bag. Ooh, what is that thing? Maggot to dung heap. Come in, dung heap. Ooh. Maggot to dung heap. Come in, dung heap. This is dung heap. What in the Pleiades are you doing on this frequency? We have a hot lot of goods that needs to be disposed of right away. I thought I told you never to call me here. Meet me at the usual place and we'll discuss it. Dung heap out. He's got a dynamic smoke as well, you can see on the right there. I wonder who that was in the chair. How curious. I'm sorry, Captain, but I wasn't able to pin down the source of the transmission. Alright, well, that's fine. Well, now that we're that's actually everything we need to do with PU. So we're going to go to, so we're currently at PU. We're going to the next place, which is called Kizurazgubi, which is spelled K-I-Z space U-R-A-Z-G-U-B-I. Right, we need to go to I think it's... Let's see. That's the one for that. Sounds like a very safe place. Oh, trust me, it's fine. Everything's gonna be great. Corner's locked in, sir. Ready to get underway. Okay. In that case, take us to light speed, Mr. Drool. This is the first planet in which we'll actually be able to do things on and walk around. Partially because there's danger. I'll be honest with you, there's danger. It's gonna be fun. Just waiting for... What? I know, it's shocking, isn't it? What was that? We've been hit by a proton torpedo. A tractor beam has locked onto us, Captain. We're being pulled in. But by whom? Get us out of here, Drool. How I'm not responding, sir. Weapon systems inoperative. Oh, this is great. Oh my goodness. We're being hailed, sir. I'm putting it on screen. Roger Wilco, under the authority of ERGS, extensively revised Galactic Statute 2565.45, Chapter 4123. I hereby command you to beam down and surrender your person for arrest. Failure to comply in these instructions will result in the destruction of your ship and everyone aboard. Well, that's fun. Looks like the Gibazoid Novelty Company still hasn't forgotten about you, that little piece of mail fraud you pulled from them back in Space Quest 2. Yet they're still sending people after you. I thought that all this was over with after I had that run-in with the Arnoid on the planet Fleabot a few years back. You thought wrong, human. It just goes to show. Never send a man droid to do a woman droid's work. Have we come to some kind of arrangement? Beamed down to the planet, your body will be disassembled and sold to various biotechnology firms to pay interest and collection fees. They're very serious about this, aren't they? I'm scanning your ship. Any attempt at escape or subterfuge will result in immediate annihilation of your ship and crew. You have 5 standard time units before destroying your ship, Roger Wilco. Well, this is great. I think she means business, Captain. I agree. Could you hurry up and beam down, sir, before she gets impatient and blows us all up? I guess so. I guess we can do that. Well, she's not going to get at me without a fight. Whatever you say, sir. It's been nice knowing you. They believe in me. We're okay. So we need to go down to... Not here. Okay. Should we just walk onto it? Energize! And we've made it to a planet. Meanwhile... I love the little claws on the ship as well. It's really, really fun. Alright, well, we are... This is like immediate danger. She is absolutely hunting you. So, I mean, much like the android in Space Quest 3, the Arnoid, it's like the moment it kind of declares its intent to find you, you need to just kind of get out of dodge. There you are. See if you can outrun my energy bolts of death, broom jockey. See, she appears and starts shooting at you. Found the cloaking tech, absolutely, yeah. Whew, that was too close. You better keep moving, Rog. That WD-40 android won't give up till you're a smoldering pile of hero salsa. Yeah, WD-40 is the name of this one, which, you know, of course.
Hero salsa. I know. What a great term, isn't it? Oh. Oh, she's coming. Well, this is awkward. Okay. We can make it to that side, at least. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I got vaporized. Nice reflexes. Will mail your remains home in an envelope. Yeah, that was bound to happen at some point. So yeah, we need to find a way to deal with this this woman droid. Also, yes, you can go this way. Okay. Oh, you can hide in the trunk apparently. Interesting. Didn't even intend to do that. No. Whoop. Well. That's another dough, by the way. Add it to the dough counter. But we did need to do that. I will be real with you. That was actually something we needed to do. So we'll do a cheeky save. We'll grab the branch. And head back this way. It's a little loop, this area. You could kind of figure out how to navigate it and use it to your advantage. Okay. See if we can get to the other side of the screen. Let's have a little quick peek around here as well. Banana-like fruit clusters grow from several areas of the trees in this area. Grow from several trees. Hold on, what did it say? Several of the trees in this area. I totally skipped ahead reading that. But let's get some fruit. You may remember that there was like a question earlier about how to deal with an android, and some of the things are actually kind of like referenced in that test. So, right. I think we have to grab. Oh, hold on. Hit it with that, and then I think we have to grab one when it's swinging. Yeah, we have a bit of fruit. You manage to grab one of the pieces of fruit and liberate it from the swinging cluster. Then, shoving it into your pocket, you add to the increasingly impressive bulge in your uniform. Well, no, let's not get crazy with it. Banana. Okay. I think we have to go back across now. Surprised deaths haven't been unfair so far. Didn't fall down the cliff and survive going down a waterfall. I know, yeah. There are some nicer things in this one. It's a little bit more... I mean, obviously, LucasArts were very popular at this particular point in time, so they were kind of learning to maybe cushion the blow a little bit, you know? Okay, I think we have to go here. I think we go through this one. Oh boy. Okay. Right, here we go. Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. There we go. Okay, what are we doing here? Right, we are not in the right place here. Ah, okay. I'm trying to remember exactly what the right order is here. We have banana. think we just have to figure out exactly what it is we're doing here. Yeah, I think the point is just decided on kind of an arbitrary basis. Is there something we have to do in this area? Well, it's, let's say, picking up an item 30 points in this game and 2 in another. Who knows? Because it's just an arbitrary point, because like point system, depending on how much they want it to reach to in the end, I guess. So if they want it to like reach a high number, they'll go with like higher point allocations. I think because of this particular point in time, if a game had a large number for the point total, it made the game probably seem longer. Whereas if it had like a smaller total, it would like, you know, I guess it maybe just it disguises the length of the game a little bit. Oh, actually, I think there's something else I can do here. Yeah, big number grubber is also the other explanation of that. Why does an android need buttocks? I mean, that's a good question. I think actually we can climb up here, come to think of it. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh no. No, wait. How do I do that? Can I just like... closer? Okay, that's how you do that. Right, okay. I knew there was something, but I couldn't be... Okay. Timing is everything here, better wait. Oh, right, I think I understand. Yeah. This was the correct answer in the aptitude test. At the beginning of the game. Hold on a moment. Let's really restore the save, because I think we can get a better chance at it that way. Okay. So when I do this, you can see the shimmer of the invisibility. So you know she's around when you're doing that. And she's going into the water now. Yeah. So we know that she is around. Let's jump across. Then we climb up. And then we use the stick to do this. Yeah! Take that. Sturek. Looks like you bowled her over with your ingenuity, Rog. She's cooling her jets at the bottom of the pool below. Nice work. Okay. Well, that is a solid, solid start. Okay. Well, I can't go anywhere this way, can I? Right. Okay. I'd like to... Can I just go down? Like down the waterfall so I can get to the pool? Or I can just go that way, I guess. Yeah, that works too. Oh dear. Oh. By stretching your limited ingenuity to the fullest, you've managed to knock out WD-40's cloaking mechanism. The downside is, now she's really ticked off. Well, that's not ideal, is it? Cloaking. So now we have to go back here. I think we were to hide in the middle of the log, because now we know where she is. I know you're here somewhere, Wilco. And you may remember that one of the answers Come out and face me like a woman. It's your destiny. One of the answers in the quiz was to shove a banana in the exhaust port. Ah, she's gone. I guess we'll just have to wait then. And wait. Come on. Maybe if I go out and back in. Wait with banana. Oh, ah, there you go. Got her. Oh, goodness. Now we're just gonna collect the parts, I guess. Oh, hello, Cliffy. That's exactly where I want to go. Exploded after having a banana shoved in your exhaust port? Hey, Captain. Well, I'll be. You're still in one piece. The ship's scanners picked up a large explosion and we drew lots to see who got to come down and collect your remains. And you lost. Nope, I won. But I'm relieved to see you anyway, sir. We'll be able to save a lot of uncomfortable explanations back at StarCon. I see you got the robot's head there, sir. I've been looking for it. Now I'll beam you back up the ship and then finish picking up the pieces down here.
Alright, thank you, Cliffy.
No! Oh. That's better.
Okay. Lovely stuff. Okay then. We got a lot of points for that, didn't we? I'll save over cloaking. You think you heard Cliffy beaming in? It might be a good idea to give him that android head. Oh yeah, let's do that. Hey, Cliffy, I have something for you. Okay, just throw it right over. Just wanted you to get ahead. Your sense of humor is surpassed only by your captaining skills, sir. Here, I have something you might be interested in. What have you got for me, Cliffy? I was putting this W40 unit back together and had a couple of pieces left over. Thought you might like a souvenir. Here you go. Thanks, I guess. Lovely. Now we actually have to beam down again. Because now this area is completely safe. Energize. Wait up, Captain. I'll go with you. I mean, do you want to hurry up, Cliffy? Or, Oh, there we go. Hey, why did we beam in here? I wonder if this little device had anything to do with it. Is this the leftover device? The leftover part from Cliffy's overhaul of WD-40, the Annihilator Android. Okay. Let's try using this then. Maybe not. Oh! Hey, what gives? This must be the cloaked ship of that killer android. Neat! Go on without me, Captain. I'm not gonna make it. Hey. Alright then. This place. High-tech thingamajig. WD-40's ship has a Spartan and totally utilitarian interior, indicative of the single-mindedness with which the ship's pilot formerly pursued her victims. This baby is probably rigged with all sorts of lethally effective security devices. Well, let's find out. Let's poke at things.
Are you sure you want to do that? What could possibly go wrong? Zowie! The electromagnetic security system has reduced you to a stick of hero jerky. Well, we've had hero salsa, now we have hero jerky. What other hero food products can Roger become? Right, well, that's dangerous, clearly. Let's see if there's anything we can mess around with here. Ah! This must be where the cloaking device is housed. It's some sort of locking mechanism. This should be easy to crack open. Alright, well, uh-oh. It appears that you have triggered some sort of alarm. Better get this thing and get out of here fast. Okay. What's the deal with this? Oh. Okay. Oh, here we are. It's How do we do this? Hamburger Hero. Predator-inspired numbers. Oh, indeed. Oh, what's the... It's locked securely in place. Okay. I don't really know what I'm doing with this. This beeping is very annoying. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay. Got it. Right. That's it. Good job. Now get out of here. That was very lenient. I got it. Let's move before this thing blows. Did we make it? Woof. That was close. Oh, wow. Chief, did that hurt? Look real painful. You okay? Fine. Perfect. No, help me up. That's a sure thing. Here you go. Whew. It took video games a while to learn that constantly beeping is really freaking annoying and should not happen. I'll get around to installing this device as soon as blah 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 blah. Are you sure fixing her is a good idea, Cliffy? I'm still unsold in the whole plan. Trust me, sir. Just because you two had a slight misunderstanding, there's no reason she can't become a valuable member of the crew. Alright, well, we have a new crew member coming up. Slight misunderstanding? Cliffy, she tried to kill me! Well, there is that, but I'm pretty sure I can crank down a lethality setting a couple of notches. Afterwards, she'll probably just want to beat you severely. And most people just want to do that anyway with Roger, so... Okay, that's not gonna cut it, Cliffy. Hey, Paradox, how you doing today? I suppose you're right, sir. It's probably kind of hard to captain a ship if you've been beaten senseless. But I don't think it would help keep you on your toes if you took a random swing at you every now and then. I don't want it to so much as scowl at me, Cliffy. All right, sir, have it your way. All right, well. Cliffy, I can fix her, literally. It's true. Okay, well.
we've had a little adventure there, getting hunted by a woman droid and blowing her up with a banana, and then having our engineer fix her. So you know, what next? I guess we'll go back to our bridge and see what the necessary steps are. I do like these characters. Right then. Okay, so we need a status report first of all. We finished our mission, Captain. Let's take some R&R at the spacebar. Spacebar. Right then, well, in that case, let's lay in a course. Captain, we've been on duty for quite a while now, sir, and I think we could all stand some R&R. Yeah, no worries, Mr. Drool. We need to go to 69, 8, 69. That is the one for the spacebar. Right, so let us activate lightspeed. Nice, 8, nice. Alright, there we go. Wait, was that funny number intended? I reckon it probably was. Let's wait for the regular speed prompt to come up. I do like that you have a little bit of travel time. Go to regular speed. But this game is definitely... Oh, yeah. Oh, and then we just want to go into standard orbit around this one. Especially if you consider 8 is 8. That's a valid point, actually. All right. Oh, they're off. Let's party. Last one down to the station is a rotten Orat ovum. I do like that, despite not appearing since the first game, the Orats have haunted the narrative. Because you had the Orat on a stick in Space Quest 3. Right, well, if that's that, we need to go get our... Oh, Roger just started sliding around there for a second. That was unusual. Have I played Carandia 3 on stream? I have not yet, no. I goes the crew. I'm gonna go get our boy. Everyone should enjoy a little bit of R&R, and that includes Spike. Okay. I'm going to the space bat, apparently, because I can't write spacebar properly. Oh, well. Stretch? Let's do that. Gotta go have fun, peeps. No problem, Listy. You take care. Excuse me, Captain. That's an old buddy of mine over by the bar. Uh-oh, here we go again. All right. The space bar. Well, how delightful. I'm just going to take a quick moment to let my dog out. Because I just realized he probably needs a little bit of a let out. So I'm just going to do that real quick. I'll leave you guys with the music, though. And I'll just be back in a moment. Will not be long at all. Probably like a few minutes tops. So, hold on a second.
Right. We're back. Excuse me. A lot of reading in this game. Hello again, everybody. Okay then. So we're here at the space bar, everybody. And you might notice up here, if I can, that alien looks vaguely familiar. Captain Quirk is sharing a drink with a familiar looking alien. I wonder what's going on here. Well, either way, let's go see what our crew are up to. Have a little chat and a drink. Hello, I am your cocktail waitress analog. Bzz. What's your poison, humanoids? I'll have a double bourbon on the rocks. I'll have a fuzzy nostril. Give me a green goblin. Would you care for some tea? Here are your drinks. The charges will be deducted from your StarCon account. If you feel the urge to hurl, please feel free to use the restrooms, humans. How impressive. Someone's walking up here. So chilled out. Hello there, partner. May I have a moment? Well, actually, I'm kinda... Allow me to introduce myself. Name's Nilo Jones, Merchant of Venus. Green Goblin. Dealer in fine collectibles, trafficker in rare artifacts. What's your moniker, son? I'm, Roger Wilco. Well, Wilco, today is your lucky day. I can tell the first minute I set eyes on you that you're a discerning individual with an IQ significantly higher than the chair he was sitting in. A man who knows the value of fine merchandise when he sees it. Never fear, Wilco. Nilo can fix you right up. Need some Antarian Firewater, a few grey market copies of the latest Things quest game, or a lucky Tribbles foot. How about some Chernobyl cufflinks? They're a collector's item, you know, guaranteed to give you that warm glow like only hard radiation can. I don't think, I can see you're looking for something special, Roger. Can I call you Roger? Well, I've got just the thing. Dehydrated space monkeys. They're all the rage in colony worlds. You don't have to feed them, and there's no mess. For you, 15 buckazoids. I'm not sure... You drive a hard bargain, Rog. I tell you what, you take a free sample of space monkeys and my business card, with my compliments. But are the monkeys three-headed? It's a good question. Then you buy something for your lady friend the next time you pass through here. Thanks. Well, that was unusual. Realizing he's not going to make a big score here, the sales beast moves off to find another victim. Sales beast. I was like, hello, Palthea. Nice to see you. Well, that was certainly interesting. But now we have some dehydrated space monkeys. Why not? Oh, here comes Quirk. Well, well, well. Look who it isn't. Buzz off, laser brain. Enjoying your new command, Trash Man? I recommended you for the job. That's sanitation engineer to you, Crumb. Ooh, an aristocrat. I bet Ambassador Wankmeister will be really impressed. She and I are having a great time working together closely on the Goliath. Quirk, you have the looks of an aura and the manners to match. Why, you little... I could have you brought up on charges for that. I demand satisfaction. I challenge you to a game of Battle Cruiser, wimp. Fine, I'm gonna kick your aft side into the next quadrant, Quirk. Huh, we'll see about that, broom jockey. Alright, here we go. Roger just zoomed off. Battle Cruiser. I'll give you guys one guess as to what this game is. But we're going to say, first of all, this is based on a popular board game. Monopoly. You know what? You got it in one. It's totally Monopoly. Could it by any means possible be battleships? You're dead on there. Battle Cruiser objective: to seek out and destroy all 4 of your enemy's cloaked ships before yours are destroyed. Each player will take turns firing either a proton torpedo or a probe. When a ship is hit, that section of the ship is destroyed and a red marker is placed on the sector map. If a shot misses, a green marker is placed on the sector map. Instead of firing a torpedo, you can also fire a probe. A probe will reveal ships in a 5x5 area around the spot you shoot at. If a ship is revealed, it will be marked with a magenta triangle. Okay, it's battleships. It's battleships. Okay, alright, here we go. I wish Quirk could have been voiced by Phil Hartman. That would have been like a perfect voice for him. I say we do this one here. Oh, we have different sectors as well, don't we? Okay. Let's put this one... Oh, hold on. Rotate it and put it there. So you don't want to put them too close together. And then let's put this one. Let's go with here. I like that. Okay. So we've got one in that corner there. 2 in sector 2. And 1 in sector 3 there. Okay. Let's hope for the best here. Okay. So, I think we only get 2 probes. So, let's fire... Start firing here. That's a miss. Okay. And he's missed mine as well. So he's just going to fire randomly. So we kind of just have to hope for the best, really. Okay, we got a hit. That's good. That's a good start. Right. Okay. Let's see. What kind could it be? I started putting one here. Okay, I think... Oh, that's close. I think it's this T-shaped one. Maybe not. Oh my god, that's close. It could also be that one. Alright, well, let's see. Interesting. So I do think it's that one, but it just depends on which way the little bits are connected. It has to be here, I think. All right. That's it. All right. Blast you. You nailed my large battle cruiser, you weed. Who should have voiced Roger Wilco? I think you need kind of like a... Not necessarily heroic, but you need a character who can do both cowardly and heroic, I think. Not too dissimilar to Guybrush, but I feel like Dominic Armato wouldn't quite be right. Okay. Sheesh, that's close. I might actually do a little save scum as well. Although I'll do it as a separate one. Scum. Alright. Okay, let's go into sector 2. I've got a probe to use, so let's do it. It's probe is like 5x5 square, isn't it? So let's do this. Ooh. Okay, he's hit one of mine, but that's okay. Because we've got sights on his T. Bada bing, bada boom. I quite like battleships as a game, honestly. You're destroyed by destroyer, punk. Okay. Right. Ooh, there's something there. He's lucky he's not great at this. Okay, so we got this one. Just need to figure out the direction in which it's going to go. Okay, not there. Matthew Broderick as Roger. I mean, if their budget was there. So we've got a 1x3 and like a little cross shape that we still need to do. Yay. Okay, that's a hit. So it has to. That's a miss. Oh my god, I've been misreading it. Ah, I misread it the wrong way around. Okay, never mind. I'm silly. I was thinking, seeing the green ones as the hits for a second there for some reason. That's just me being stupid. Oops. This is his cross, clearly. Okay. My starbase! Arg! Would I accept if I had the chance to voice Roger? I mean, I don't really think Roger should be English, so I don't think I'd be right for it. Right, let's probe here and see if, okay. Nothing in that one. That's fine. Alright, well, I've lost my my large cruiser. I voiced someone before. I did a French character in an adventure game. I don't necessarily know how good that performance is, but I had fun doing it. Okay, nothing in that one. Oh, this is tricky. Ooh. Oh, no. Right. I'm going to try and guess that it's in Sector 3, but I no longer have any probes to use. Right. And it's the smallest one. It could literally be anywhere. But we know it's not in the right half of Sector 3 at least. So that is something. probably in the total wrong ballpark here. This may take a while. It might not even be on Sector 3. There might be nothing here. Oh god. So nerve-wracking. Like I said, this may take a moment. I somehow managed to forget this, damn it. I'm gonna have to catch the VOD later. That's no problem. I'll see you on the VOD. Hello on the VOD, Catastros. How are you? I hope you're well. This is just, we're just combing the whole area now. For even like a sliver of potential. It may not even be in Sector 3. It could still, it could very well be somewhere in this sector. I did like this and this. It could be up here. It could be somewhere in here. I don't think I did any in this one. It could be literally be any of these as well. I got a lot of areas to comb over. So we're just gonna keep trying until we get a bite somewhere. But I'd guess that they'd have at least something in Sector 3. I don't know if that's exactly how it works. But, oh no. Okay, he's hit one and that's fine. That's fine. We only need to find one of his. He needs to find more of mine. Okay, I should probably do a little save scum as well. Okay. I'm starting to think. Yeah, it's not in Sector 3. There is nothing in Sector 3. Okay. Well, now we know. Because we know there's nothing on this side. Right. Jeez. Okay, he's got the space base. That's fine. You smashed my starbase. Oh, Jesus, that was close. Don't like that. I've only got 2 left, and he's got relatively close with a lot of shots. I don't like that he's staying in Sector 2. Ugh. Come on. Okay. Yes, please, fire in more empty sectors for me. Okay, well. It's not up there. This is a fairly long process, I know. At least we know where things aren't. So that can at least narrow it down a little bit. Anytime he fires in sector 2, though, I'm going to be very nervous. This is taking a long time. I apologize that this is such a long mini game. Okay, well. We know it's not in either of these sectors now, so it has to be in Sector 1 somewhere. Interesting. Okay. I think that's my logic is sound. But we have a lot more to deal with on this one, so this may take some time. We have to get there eventually. We just create a checkerboard. Eventually, we'll find things, you know, to the best of our ability. So what have you guys been up to today? I might as well ask you guys what interesting things you've done. I went out for a coffee and some like a little treat. Bought a couple books. And it's not been a particularly eventful day, but I did some nice treats for myself because I've had a lot of tiring work days this past week. Got to be up very early, so nice to have a little bit of a sleep in and go out for a nice treat. Oh no! Okay, well that's not ideal. Well we know it can't hide anywhere around here anyway, so This is just a race against time now. Won the draft, lost a pauper, return bottles that stay. Okay. Lay in bed with ear pain, and now I go through my screen file and delete what I don't need anymore. Okay, fair enough. Sorry about the ear pain. Hopefully you'll be feeling better soon. Been going through Genshin's most recent map update, doing exploration cleanup. Okay. Cool. Took a walk, did some tidying, prepared some fabric for his own project. Nice. Working on vids a lot recently. Taking this a bit too serious, even though I'm far from being monetized. Nothing wrong with that. You gotta. I think it's important to have a nice little hobby. Pretty okay myself. Just sit out RPG Maker to play around with it. Nice. That sounds fun. Oh. Okay, guys. We're cooking. Now we just have to hope that he doesn't find my 1x3 first. In fact, I'm gonna save scum. So where could it be? Well, it's either gonna be... Actually, it can only be here. Oh, well, here or there. It's along here somewhere. And it has to be one there. And then it's either here or there. Okay, well now we know. Oh, then it's sitting around waiting to get better. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully you do feel better soon. There we go. Oh. Whew, my scout ship. Take that, Quirk. I won. Take it. Uh-oh. Why, you dirty no good. God, the Cliffy voice is hard on me. Jeez, get him, Cliffy. Get him. What's going on here, Cliffy? Captain, that slug-baked crewman from the Goliath called our ship a garbage scow. I couldn't just sit there and let him get away with it. Cliffy, the Eureka is a garbage scow. Oh yeah, I forgot. But you didn't have to go rubbing our noses in it. I've heard enough. Guards, place this man under arrest and toss him in the brig. Wait a minute, Quirk. You can't just... I can and did. Now just stow it, Wilco, or you'll end up alongside him in a detention cell. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to my ship. I wouldn't want to keep the ambassador waiting. Very elaborate talking impressions, I know. I love it when they do this in Sierra games. Also, hello Zenta, how are you? It is nice to see you. Alright then. With that out the way, we finished the battle cruiser segment, so we're just back at the bar. Let's go check in with our crew again. This feels like an interactive sci-fi comic. It does actually, yeah. That's actually a pretty good comparison for this game. Let's chat with them. Did you notice the alien sitting with Quirk in the upper booth when we came in, Captain? What about him? Well, I have an excellent memory for cranial configurations, and I'd swear it was the same creature we saw in that transmission we intercepted. What do you suppose it was doing with Quirk? I haven't any idea. What do you think, Drool? Beats me. I don't even see the guy when I came in. Why did you say, uh-oh, here we go again when we came into the bar? Cliffrey had a slight misunderstanding with a crew member from the Intrepid the last time he came in here. What do you mean by slight misunderstanding? Apparently Cliffy made some colorful speculations about this crew member's parentage. Then he proceeded to make some unflattering anatomical references. I get the idea. Males, you can't live with them, and sometimes you can't even house train them. Why, that reminds me of my 14th husband, Vlad. He was always brawling. The captain doesn't have time to listen to one of your fascinating personal narratives right now, Flo. You have to figure out how to get Cliffy out of the slammer, right, sir? Yeah. See? I told you the captain wasn't a complete closet case, Flo. I'm with you. Sir, let's blast him out. That's a fine idea, Drool, but it would draw too much attention. There's gotta be a better way. Okay. Anything else we can talk about? Why don't you get started on your project, sir? Okay, well. How's stuff here? Cat giving you any trouble? Nah, not at all. So we'll make a webcomic that's actually a point-and-click adventure game. That'd be cool. Drop that weapon. If Space Quest ever gets adapted into a movie show, would it fit better as a cartoon or live action? I feel like you could definitely do it in live action. Although either would be fine. There have been examples of shows that fit both molds. Like for instance, I got a comedy sort of sci-fi Star Trek parody. You've got, you know, the Lower Deck series, and even Futurama in a way. That shows that animated works for this. And then you've got, you know, stuff like, what's it called? The Seth MacFarlane one. The Orville. And that shows that, you know, you can do it in live action as well. So, obviously live action would be more expensive. But, I think either or. You could do it either way and it would work absolutely fine. But I kind of like the idea of live action for this because Space Quest has always kind of leaned more into realism than cartoons. Other than Space Quest 6, I guess, but who knows? Animated allows retconning deaths and more expressions. That's also true. Anyway, let's have a look. Package of dehydrated space monkeys given to you by the sales beast at the space bar. A warning label at the bottom reads, "Warning, do not allow contents of package to mix with alcohol." I'm going to be honest with you guys. I may not have a brain, but I have an idea. That's an interesting idea. Here we go. Go, my drunk monkeys, go! Who's the moron who let all the dang space monkeys loose? So, I'm outside the airlock in an Ava and I hear the phone ring. I gotta climb in, cycle the airlock, decontaminate, climb out of the pressure suit, and run to the phone. Ugh, I hate that. Turns out as one of these new phone companies wanted me to switch galactic long-distance carriers. He's talking about all these big savings I can get from if I just switch from a Sprint to a TT. And to a TT and A's Friends and Aliens plan. Can you believe it? What'd you tell them? I said, no way, it just isn't worth it. Alert, alert, alert. Come on, let's go see what it is. Maybe we'll get to beat somebody up. Wow. Typical cops, eh? Anyway, that means we can just go do this. Right. Is this a jail cell? The cell appears to be empty as the orb on top of your shoulders. How about this one? There he is. Hey, Cliffy, how you doing in there? Boy, am I glad to see you, Captain. You've got yourself in a fine predicament this time, Cliffy. Sorry, Captain, but it wasn't my fault. I know, Cliffy, I know. You're not just going to leave me here to rot in this tiny cell for the rest of my life, are you? Of course not, Cliffy. The Eureka isn't going anywhere without a chief engineer. Heck, nobody else can even figure out half the jury-rigged contraptions you've installed. It's nice to feel needed, sir. Now, all we have to do is get you out of here. Any ideas? Not a one, sir. Maybe you can find something that'll get through these bars. Be careful. It's mighty cramped quarters in here, and I'd like to make it out in one piece. Well, I suppose we do have... Let's see, what options do we have here? We've got this is a laser core, isn't it? Could be good. Oh, fry your chief engineer. Okay, maybe not that then. Maybe something that spews acid. There we go. Get him, Spike. Guess that little beastie is good for something after all, sir. The little jog. Oh god. There's so many space monkeys. I'm hurrying. Oh, so they were aware how slow Cliffy is. I think we may have destroyed this space station. Yep. I'm sure that won't get us fired later on. Ooh. There's space monkeys all over this quadrant now. Oh no. Okay. How many are there? I'm receiving a coded transmission from Starcon, sir. We are ordered to proceed to Clorox 2 for an auxiliary garbage retrieval mission, sir. Great. Hello. Okay then, so we just need to... Mind Slug, that's not my fiance, that's my wife.
I am wife now. Hello.
But you said hello. Okay, we need to plot the next cars. Lane of cars, that's it. And the code for this one is actually 90210. I wonder if we get another Noido Roid afterwards. I think there might be one in Space Quest 6 as well, but I don't know if it's specifically one that's after you or one that it's just a general parody. So I do not remember off the top of my head. We will find out when we get to Space Quest 6. Alright. We're going to go to light speed. And then just wait for... wait for regular speed to turn up. This is definitely a longer game. Like, no doubt about that. I think there's like... I think the point total is, what, 5,000? Yeah, 5,000. So we actually have quite a bit left to do. Alright, we're approaching destination, which means we go to regular speed. And floop. That's strange. I'm not tracking a waste beacon. Maybe we should investigate. Oh, good. I can put us into orbit and take a closer look, Captain. Alright. Put us into orbit, then. Standard orbit, aye. What have we got here? What have we got here? Hydration. Thank you, Marth. Oh, okay. Hydrated. Okay. The colonial planet Clorix fills the view screen. Hail planet? Hailing, sir. Strange, there's no response from the surface, Captain. Maybe we should call Starcon. Okay. Hail Starcon. You have reached Starcon's Central Command. All our wavelengths are busy now. If you stay on this frequency, an operator will answer your call in the order it was received. Currently you are number... 2,856,875,333. Oh, well, that's no good. What if we hail a ship? The SCS Goliath is responding, sir. Putting it on screen. Ah, hello, Quirk. As very important, Wilco. Starcon dispatched us to Clorix 2 for a garbage pickup, but no trash pod was there when we arrived. Our settlement has not responded to our hails either. You're using a priority comm circuit to tell me this? I'm in the middle of a shuttle recovery. Sir, I thought it might be important. Don't think, Wilco. You're not paid to think. Just to pick up trash. Now get off this circuit, you bumbling dweeb. Wow. Tell me how you really think. But what about the colony? I've got more important things to worry about. It's probably just a flunky comm dish or something. Beam down and check it out if you're so concerned. You want me to beam down? But my shirt is red. Now get off this channel, or the only thing you'll be piloting is a fertilizer transport out of Uranus, Wilco. Ouch. Okay. Jeez. Jeez. I see Quirk is his usual charming self. It's nice to see he hasn't lost his flair for diplomacy. Alright, well, I guess, let's go to Clorix. Clorix 2. And see what's going on here. Oh. That looks a little suspicious. I better go down with you. Meet you in the transporter room, Captain. Hey, Jules joining us for this little adventure. It's no longer Uranus at this point. Yeah, they renamed it to end that silly joke once and for all. Now it's called Eurectum. Oh, hey! Look at that! WD-40 is an annihilator android originating from the planet Oakhurst 4. WD-40 is now, here and about. There are two possibilities. Either the colonists cannot answer, or they will not answer our hails. In any case, it is our duty to investigate. Alright, well. Let's beam on down. I better put all Spiky back. Oh, yeah. Can't forget to do that. Here we go. Ooh, what a pretty planet. This may be dangerous, Captain. Let's split up so we can cover more territory. Don't you think we should stick together? Only if you make a quick wardrobe change, sir. Now isn't the time to play fashion critic, Drool. It's just that, well, your shirt is, well, red. It's, bad luck. It's totally valid. This is a bit spooky. Curious. What is this place? The colony greenhouse is a shambles. Broken computers and twisted machinery been strewn about everywhere. Where's the computer I can use? Is the one here? Whoa! Okay, there's a guy. There is a guy. Oh my goodness. Well, aren't you an ugly one? Excuse me? I was once ugly like you, but look at me now. Perhaps I can make you pretty like me, hmm? Now try and dodge my death, loogies, monkey boy. That's a new sentence. Hawk. Oh no, he's Hawk touring. Guys, help. You know, a little hemorrhoidal ointment will clear up that rash on your face. Now get off me. Ah! Oh no. Right, well, interesting. Okay. He's about to spit on that thing. Never like that mean, makes me feel unwell. Oh yeah. But he literally said Hawk. Okay. 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 Oh, what? Okay. Do you have to time it better? Maybe it's like the bikers in Space Quest 4. Okay. Ah, damn it. Okay. I almost had it that time. You just gotta keep dodging it. I'm not necessarily sure if memes are getting worse, Frank. It's possibly just that we're getting older. Oh, too early. If you do it too early, it doesn't work. You've got to do it solely after the spit sound and when it actually starts to appear, I think. Okay. Oh! Okay, we got him. Oof. Nice shooting, Tex. I thought it was dog meat for sure. Okay. Hey, he's a real looker. Better scout around and see if there's any more of these creatures that can blow away. Right, you're back on the ship. He's undergoing some kind of metamorphosis. Ooh. Thank you. At last, I'm free. Wasn't he one of the guys at the table before? Actually, might not be. What happened here? Oh god, let's get through. Bad soup, secret path, over the ridge. And a bunch of gibberish. He's dead. Oh, that's worrying. What's this that I just picked up? 80, 86, 9. Or 80869 if you want to format it like that. Interesting. I wonder if that's a is some coordinates. Let's go back to the computer. We were messing with that before. Maybe it is. Maybe it's just the. Okay, it's just the code for this. That's good. Personal log. Clorox 2 Colony Administrator Harry Carey. Stardate 3012.68. Something very strange has been going on here in the colony since Goliath's last visit. A small survey team is a week overdue, and there have been reports of strange creatures roaming the Badlands. No doubt it's just a bit of cabin fever by the more imaginative types, but I am worried by the disappearance of the survey team. I'm becoming more and more alarmed. The search party dispatched to learn the fate of the survey team hasn't reported back for more than 50 hours. Fear spurred on by more wild rumors about the creatures that has the colony on the verge of panic. God help us. A band of the hideous mutant creatures attacked the colony last night. Very few of us escaped the massacre, and I have been wounded slightly. There is no doubt that these creatures are intelligent and even appear to have a rudimentary understanding of technology. They have captured the shuttle pad, cutting off our only means of escape using my personal passcodes. Using my personal passcodes, I've sealed the colony so that the creatures will no longer be able to get into any of the undamaged structures. I am in agony. The wound I received burns like fire. An hour ago, the mutant creatures blasted off from the colony shuttle. As they climbed the boarding ramp, I got my first good look at a creature in daylight. It was hideous. The tattered rags he wore were the remnants of a survey team survival suit. I have a terrible suspicion about the fate of the colonists. I am now utterly alone on this planet. Dying. I hope. That's it. Well. That is disturbing. Mutations. Okay. Oh. Look at this. The canister bears the phrase primordial soup and the logo of the Genetics Research Corporation. A small label near the bottom bears the ominous inscription, Biohazard. Teratogenic substance. Do not expose to direct sunlight, air, or water. Do not ingest, inhale, or allow contact with exposed skin. Another fine product from Genetics Research Corp. 41666, Sector G6. I see. Wow. Well. Let's use our little device here. How do I use it? I don't actually know how to use it. Actually, maybe I need to do it on the device thing itself. Survival horror log before the first Resident Evil. Oh yeah. Is this not my device to? No, that is it. How do I use this? I'm trying to beam back up. That's an interesting idea. Oh, there we go. This is Eureka. Go ahead, Captain Wilco. One to beam up, Flo. Oh, great. Just when I was finally starting to unwind up here. Oh. That's another dough. Okay, then. Well. We have made progress. I'm picking up a weak signal on an emergency frequency, Captain. I'm putting it on screen. Mayday, mayday. This is the SCS Goliath. Any Confederation ships in range, please respond. SCS Goliath, repeat, we're under attack. They came through Shuttle Bay. Oh no. Quirk is mutating. Sorry, sir, I've lost the transmission. Messages were too brief to pin down the exact source, but I've narrowed it down to the region of the Thraka system. Meanwhile, on the SCS Goliath. Ooh, things are looking a bit grim on here. Ooh. Quirk has looked better. Hold on. Okay. Laying a course. We need to head to 53 to 84. Quirk looking kind of quirky. It's true. Oops. Take us to light speed. And then we'll just wait for regular speed to catch up. I don't know how to feel about super detailed Roger Wick. It feels weird. It is a little strange, yeah. But you can definitely tell this is a Space Quest game made by an entirely different developer. Just the entire vibes are just different. Not in a bad way, but it is just different. Like, even though you've got Mark Crow, it just has this whole, like, you know, Star Trek vibe going on, which is really cool. Which I prefer. I like them all in different ways. They're all different games. Space Quest 3 is my favorite, I think. Which, to be fair, does have some similarities with this one, where you kind of like, you got your own ship that you're moving around. I missed that dialogue there, but that's fine. Let's do standard orbit. Okay. An asteroid belt, perhaps the elements of a former moon, orbits the emerald-hued planet. Okay. I'll do a save for Thrakus. And we will exit. There are some elements of this which are similar to some of the Star Trek adventure games, actually, which is kind of cool. Actually, no, we don't need to be in here. Wait, where's Cliffy at? Okay. See, we need to go down here. There's Cliffy. Need to refill my drink yet? Not quite. There's a little bit of water left in there. Okay, what are we doing in here then? It's Cliffy. Apparently they're... Ah, that's something I needed, apparently. Is there anything else I can do here? Nope, I don't think so. Okay. We have our little rebreather mask. We're going to need that, I guess. And stretch, good idea. Oh. Let's do that. Okay. Oh, hold on. Oh. Oh. Sorry. Oh. That's interesting. I love the noises it makes. It's pretty cool. Okay. Well. I'm going into here. And then we go back into I'm going to go back into the teleporter. And I guess we're going to get on to... We're going to go to Thrakus. But first we need this. I think. Unless we do it on here. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. What is this place? It's very mushroomy. Can I go around here or something? Or, okay. Where can I walk to? Where can I walk to here? Ah, that's it. Let's have a look and see what's in it. This frock probably belonged to a recent occupant of the escape pod. Ah. I think this probably belonged to Beatrice. Interesting. Ooh, a red button. A flashing red button catches your eye. You surmise it is somehow connected with the homing beacon. Let's do that. Okay. Oh! Hiya! Oh my god. Oh no! This is a huge misunderstanding. Help me, Wilco, I'm slipping. If only you had something for me to grab onto. Well, we're about to get shot at, so, oh no, those puke-eyed mutants found me. Do something, Wilco. Well, oh. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Let's try and get beamed up. Let's go. Be a few moments to recalibrate the beam coordinates, Captain. Please hang out for a minute. That's what I had in mind. Uh-oh, Cliffy says your present orientation won't fit within the containment field of the transporter beam. There's a clearing a few meters from your position. Can you make it there? Do I have any choice? Not really. Eureka out. Okay, well, that's no good. Maybe you can use the stick. Sorry, never mind. Okay, use this then. That's something. Okay. Now what? Now what? Luckily their aim isn't great. No. Oh, no, that's it. That'll do it. That'll do it. Okay. Oh! Alright. Sorry. I tried to kick your butt back there on the planet, Captain Wilco. I thought you were one of those pucoid mutants. Call me Roger, and don't worry about it. Yes? Hello? Anything else, game? Okay. I don't think I'm gonna make it, Roger. One of those bastards nicked me with that awful primordial soup. Don't worry, we'll fix you up. There's gotta be a cure. I'm afraid not. Only thing you can do is slow down the mutations by putting me into cryogenic suspension. Beatrice, you're asking me to freeze you, and we get along so well. Must admit, I thought you were a real putz back at the academy, Roger. But you've turned out to be an okay guy. Maybe even more than okay. But we don't have any time for that now. I'm probably not going to make it, and the Pucoids have to be stopped before they trash the entire Star Confederation. How? The Goliath could be parsecs away by now. We'll never catch them before they reach StarCon. They aren't going to get far without this. It's the Goliath's warp distributor camp. B, you're a genius. I know. Now put me in the cryo chamber quickly. What the? Who's that, Captain? Ambassador Wangmeister. She escaped from the Goliath. Their entire crew has been infected by some strange substance and are turning into hideous pucoid mutants. We've got to go get her stabilized before she turns into one herself. What should I do? I'm an engineer, not a doctor. Better do something quick, though, sir. She's getting a little green around the gills. Okay. Push this button. Remember this coming out earlier. Okay. I guess we open this up. And grab her. Put her in. Okay. And I'm assuming we have to turn this on in some way. Not here. I will not be of any help. Okay. Cryo freeze. Oh god, I'm gonna save. I could mess this up easily. Don't put her on the pizza program. Oh god. You screwed up. B is now a solid block of ice. Oh no. B is dead. In an alternate future, she would have born your son. In the future path of Space Quest 4, your son would have saved your life. But she didn't, so he couldn't. Therefore, you aren't. Yeah, we just call it a time paradox. I think so. This is a timer. I think this is something like 10 seconds. Yeah, if you put anything other than 10, it just screws up completely. B has been successfully placed in hibernation. The mutation process has been slowed, but she's not out of the woods yet. Okay. Right then. That was pretty funny. Right then. Guess we'll see what we do next. I found the Goliath, sir, or rather, she found us. The Goliath's approaching at high speed. She's arming her torpedoes. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to... Let's go for evasive action. Okay, never mind. Maybe we need to wait for the attack then. Oh, here we go. Oh! He shot at us! Brilliant observation, Flo. All I understood that, Captain. Do something. She's coming around again. Well, I was telling you to do evasive action before. But, sir, that will take us directly into an asteroid fail. It'll be suicide. What shall we do, Captain? Well, let's risk certain death in the asteroid field. It's better than being shot at. We're being hailed by Goliath, Captain. Putting it on screen. Ooh. Hello again, Wilco, you insignificant little pimple on the behind of humanity. Speaking of pustules, Quirk, you've never looked better. Ha, you pathetic fool. You have no idea what you're up against. I'm gonna puke out the entire galaxy, starting with Starcon. Not if I have anything to say about it. Huh, your puny ship is no match for the Goliath. Au revoir, broom jockey. The next time we meet, you won't be so lucky. Alright, well, that's fine, I guess. Captain, I'm gonna have to make an error to repair the damage from the Goliath attack. You can monitor me on the audio over the comm circuit in my pressure suit. Be careful, Cliffy. Yes, sir. Preparing to exit pod bay airlock. Headed towards the port stabilizer. Made it. This will only take a minute. I just need to make a few minor adjustments. Alright, Cliffy. Oops. Okay, Captain, that's got her. I'm coming back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Cliffy. Oh, Cliffy. Oh, no. There he goes. Well, I think we've lost Cliffy. Say, Captain, am I seeing things, or is that gentleman floating out there in space with a surprised expression on his face, and in space with a surprised expression on his face of our chief engineer? That's not ideal. Oh, God. Well, I guess we'll just have to head down there. Cliffy! Okay. Okay. I think we need to get into here. Nope, that's not what I needed. That's Astro Chicken. That's also Astro Chicken. Great. That's what I needed. Roger has done more with less and worse conditions during the previous 4 games. We'll be fine, surely. We can only hope. We can only hope. Okay. We need to now use this thing. Hey, 666, how you doing? Right. Here we go. Gotta go get Cliffy back. Oh boy. Oh god. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh god. Okay, that's that. Oh no. If this pod ran on stupidity, you'd have nothing to worry about. As it is, you've exhausted your fuel supply and are caught in the gravity well of a nearby planet. The rest of your life should prove to be short, but exciting. Oh, look, Crumpella. A shooting star. Make a wish. Okay, Slip. I wish. I wish we could discover someone else out there among the stars. Don't be silly, Crumpella. Everyone knows there's no intelligent life out there. Oh, whoops. I had a feeling this was, okay. This may be tricky. So we can go... Oh. turn the speed down a little bit, just to kind of... Okay. I think I'm getting it. Okay. We're not close enough? Oh god. Oh god. Grab him. Oh god. Uh-oh. Okay, we target in range. Right. Now we'll grab him. Yay! We got Cliffy! Okay. We've been successfully grappled. Now that all that remains is to make it back to the Eureka. If you can find it. I'm assuming that the Eureka is, oh god. Our fuel is low. Oh no! Okay. We ran out of fuel. It's fine. We now know exactly what we're doing though. We just have to be more gentle with it. Oh, what the? Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Took long to get home. What did I miss? Well, Captain Quirk has been infected. Oh, there we go. With a mutation. We've also rescued Beatrice from the mutants. But unfortunately, she has the infection, so we've put her in cryo sleep for the time being. But not too much other than that. Just give me a minute to rest and catch my breath, sir. As I'm pulling my butt out of the sling again, Captain. That's 2 I owe you. Think nothing of it, Chief. Okay, I won't. But I need you to get us out of here, sir. I don't know how much longer the Eureka can stand the pounding she's taking. Alright, well, that's fine. We need to head to genetics now anyway. Yeah, the Homer Simpson dough. It is all over this game. I don't know how they were allowed to do that, but I suppose 1993 was a different time, wasn't it? Right. Okay. Laying a course for 41666. Uh-huh. And then I need you to do light speed. Okay. And we'll wait for it to get into position, and then we'll go back to regular speed, and then we'll go to standard orbit. As per usual. Okay then. Regular speed. I was click standard orbit first. That would have been bad. Okay. Ooh. There we go. Okay, let's do a new save. This is genetics. Okay. And we need a beam down there. I love that Cliffy just hits things with his wrench. Oh. Something is going on with the transmat. Oh no. Looks like you've had a zany transporter blooper, Rog. Quick, get a camera. Galactic Inquirer will pay you 10 bookazoids if they publish your photo. Oh, I've been merged with a fly. I've been what's that coordinate, 69420? It's a good question. Probably not much though. Right. Well, this is awkward. Oh, I'm not the guy in the, I'm not the body, I'm the fly. Oh, that's not great. Where am I going then? Oh god. Oh. Well, we got the transponder on at least. Yeah, we've been Jeff Goldblum. That's it. That's what I was gonna say. Maybe if I go to it, can I use it? Hello? Okay, I just have to talk to her. Can somebody up there explain to me how a captain of a starship can be reduced to a common housefly? Yuck, you look hideous, Captain. Thanks for the pep talk, Flo. Tell Cliffy to get down here now. I'll inform of your predicament, sir, but the transporter is malfunctioning again. Oh, really? I hadn't noticed. Captain, sensors have located a large underground structure to the west of your position. Why don't you go check it out while we work on the transporter problem? I'll do that, Flo, but please tell Cliffy to get down here ASAP. We'll go out. Okay. Well, Guess we'll have a little fly around then. What's this? Okay. I'm just trying to find something interesting here. Ah. What? Well, I was going to ask what that even is. Oh. Oh. Fly. Okay. Oh, okay. These are the locks. Yes, I see. Okay. Okay. That's the first one. So these are probably correspond to numbers. That's the second one. That's the third one. That's the fourth one. So bottom, right, left, top left. Interesting. It's probably something we'll have to remember. Doing a little bit of scouting around. Emergency jettison sequence activated. Oh. Genetics. We play God, so you don't have to. Curious. This is a really interesting way of doing things. Data link non-functional. Hydration. Can do. That's the last of my water. So next hydration, I will have to go get some more water. Envirodome 3 operational, standby power, backup computing systems active. Okay. Security. Oh. No, there goes my body. Oh. There's Cliffy and WD-40. It's about time Cliffy... Oh, sorry, that's not Cliffy. It's about time Cliffy fixed that dang responder. I'm really going to bug him about this one for a long time. Okay. Activity logs. Okay. Yeah, Fly Roger is still blonde. This is very creative. I also like how everything is styled like sort of Star Trek computers as well. Like the sort of rounded edges and the sort of black background with interesting colors. Okay. I don't think we have to look too much more anyway. How do I get out of here? How do I get out of here? How did I get in here? That way. That's the way I got in. Okay. I guess we'll get Cliffy's attention. Please don't hit me. Cliffy is just a hunch, but I think there's something wrong with the transporter. Can you describe the problem, sir? Will you look at me? I'm a fly. You sure are. What happened to the rest of you? I think it crawled in the trash bin out back. Okay, I'm pretty sure we can fix you up. Where's this dumpster? I think it's behind that large rock outcropping. Lead the way, Captain. Excuse me, Captain. I'm going to scan the perimeter. Alright, well. Where is it? Oh, it's this way, isn't it? And then you go this way? Yeah, that's it. Here's your body, Captain. Some people might say you've never looked better. I think I can fix you up, Captain. Just have to reverse the phase polarity on the transporter interface grid. You need to park yourself on the old dung breath there for me to descramble the two of you. Alright, here we go. There goes nothing. Energize. Come on, let's do this. Hey! Boy, Captain, I'm sure glad you're back to normal. You're really starting to bug me. It's not funny, Chief. Sorry, sir. How do you feel? Except for a strange urge to go jump in that fertilizer bin and roll around, I feel pretty normal. It sure is some setup for those genetics boys got here. You haven't seen the half of it. I flew in through this locking mechanism and found a big underground lab next door. Of course, there was only so much I could do as a fly. Anyway, there was a lot of really high-tech gizmos and all kinds of advanced technology. A moment too late, you realize saying the words advanced technology to Cliffy is like showing a photograph of helpless women and children to a Doberman pincher. A hungry gleam comes to your engineer's eye. Oh really? Why don't we take a closer look at that lock, Captain? You never know. If we can open it, we might even find something we can use against the puke-eyed critters. I'll meet you there. That's not funny, Cliff, says Roger, as if he didn't make that exact same joke not 10 minutes earlier. So true. Right, okay. Well, at the very least, we're no longer a fly. That's important. Oh, hello, WD. Perimeter secured, Captain Wilco. Here is your communicator, sir. I located it during my scans of the area. Thanks, WD-40. I believe I can be of the most help back on the ship. Please beam me aboard, Cliffy. Alright. I think something moved in the foreground there. Alright, we out of save, so I guess we're just gonna go with save 21. Which is going to be, let's put it as waterfall. And then we need to use this, not here. Okay, never mind. So we need to put something in here. The lock simply rejects your card. Okay. Alright. Oh, man. Okay, if I recall correctly, we need... There's like... Oh god, I'm not sure. Well, I'm just gonna save over this one. I'm gonna try it as I believe it to be. It was like, I think that wasn't it. Oops, you've bungled this puzzle. Maybe you should have paid more attention to your surroundings while you were a fly. I'll reset the puzzle and give you another try. Ew. Well, at least it doesn't just let me continue with a doomed save. That's nice of them. Okay. What does it say on here? Because I clearly have misinterpreted this. Apparently it forms an X. Interesting. I did not get that at all. It's like that? Yeah, that's what it is, apparently. Looks dangerous down there, Captain. I volunteer to stand guard up here. Alright, thanks, Cliffy. Very brave. I'm gonna go with 22, the lab. I do like that they not only said you can't continue, but also very specifically said where and how. Yeah, it's good that they did that, something like that, because a lot of other CR games would just go, you're screwed now, we're not going to tell you. Anyway, now that we're here, we can use this computer. Can we? Maybe it'll be this computer. Oh, here we go. Okay. It's a lot of, Experiment is not progressing well. Several test subjects have begun mutating wildly. The morphology of the creatures is singularly unrodent-like. They resemble nothing so much as ambulatory piles of goo with teeth. The only thing which appears to have any effect on an infected specimen, short of killing it, is the application of extreme cold. At temperatures below minus 200 degrees Celsius, cell mutations are slowed dramatically. Where did we go wrong? HH. Okay. Hold on. That's the one we just read. Counting we need to read as well. Rames T. Quirk was bribed. That's the important thing we needed to learn there. Intriguing. Okay. Let's have a little look at these. Small whirring noise emanates from the cage. What's in there? Oh! Well then. Huh. Oh! That's a thing. Oh god. That's a lot of blood. I think that top one was a Labion Terror Beast. If you remember from Space Quest 2, there was like a Tasmanian Devil thing that would spin around. Get closer first. Okay, go here then. All right. What'd you find, Captain? I discovered that the pucoids have a critical weakness. They can't stand the cold. Extremely low temperatures temporarily halts the molecular action of the primordial soup that causes the mutations. Does it reverse the process? I'm afraid not, but at least it's better than nothing. Did you find anything else? Found a couple of canisters of liquid nitrogen. Great, give them here. Maybe I can rig something up to use against the pucoid critters. Sure hope so, Cliffy. Well, Captain, I think we've done all we can here. For now, let's head back to the ship. I think that's everything. Unless there's something else I've missed. Let's make sure. No, that seems accurate. Okay. Let's beam back. There's gotta be some way to help Beatrice, Cliffy. I really can't think of any offhand, sir. What's your beastie so excited about? Spike? Oh! I think he's trying to tell us something. What is it, boy? He's jumping on the cryo chamber. Is that it, Spike? You want us to jump on the cryo chamber? Okay. Something's happening. I don't think so, sir. Now he's jumping on the transporter. What do you think the critter's trying to tell us, Captain? I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. The miller's on fire, no. It's most likely we should initiate a manual control bypass to reverse the phase polarity of the interface grid and use the teletransporter to reintegrate the Beatrice DNA molecules? Ah. That would make sense. What a smart little critter. You know, it just might work. Good boy, Spiky. I'll get the ambassador ready, sir. I'm on the transporter. What a smart little face hugger. .44 terabyte hard drives. Yeah, we've definitely come much further. 120 gigs was definitely seen as as futuristic at this point. Okay, then. Well, I guess let's save over this one and go with cryo. So we need to do something with this. Right. Oh, no. Oh, whoops. She's really going to pieces for you, Raj. Bea just really went to pieces on you. She now lies scattered on the floor in handy bite-sized chunks. Whoops. That was not ideal. Okay. Let's defrost her then. Though Bea lies frozen in suspended animation, the threat of the mutagenic substance which infected her has only been temporarily diminished. You bought some time to find a cure, but nothing more. Right, so I'm guessing it'll be defrost for 10 seconds. Definitely not cook. You successfully defrosted Bea. There's not much time to save her, so whatever you're gonna do it quick. I'm trying. Make it so, Cliffy. Okay, Captain. In just a minute, I've got to make some minor, delicate micro adjustments to the transporter. So delicate. Oh, Bea, I thought you were puked for sure. So did I. I feel weak. I need to rest. No problem. I'll take you back into the cryo so you can recuperate. Okay, but I got just one question for you guys. What happened to my underwear? Who did? That's Spike? Well. Oops. Excuse me, Roger. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Well, fair enough. I guess we're going back to the bridge. Probably need to do a, I have a showdown with Quirk now. Okay. Let's head to the Goliath. I think it's one of these buttons we need to do. Add buttons used for speed with engineering. Okay. What function may I assist you with? I need you to scan for a ship. The Goliath is currently in the vicinity of gingivitis, sir. Do you require anything further, Captain Wilco? Are they implying that she ate her own underwear? It sounds like it. I don't exactly know how that works. Unless it's like something that happened with the transporter. I don't know. Right. That is all. So, gingivitis, eh? That is apparently 81100. Alright, let's do this. As usual, light speed, regular speed. Ooh. Maybe a good idea for us to get ourselves cloaked as well. We did get that cloaking device earlier after all. We're definitely getting close to the end of this one. This is certainly a much longer Space Quest game. Although we are getting there. Regular speed. Okay. Approaching planet Gingivitis. Sensors have detected the presence of the Goliath in the area, Captain Wilco. My calculations indicate the Goliath will be in visual range in approximately 10 seconds. Well, in that case... Garang. Cloak the ship, Cliffy. Yes, Captain. Right away. Anything else, Captain? That's it for now. Okay. Hey, Captain. Get your tail down to the lab. Here's something you might want to take a look at. Okay, then. What have you got for me, Cliffy? Ooh. Captain, I've been making a few scans of the Goliath, and I've come up with some interesting information. Oh, really? Like what? Well, our scans show that the mutated crew of the Goliath is not spread evenly through the various sections of the ship, as it normally would be. Okay. The engineering spaces are almost completely deserted, for example. So? Well, if you were to enter the ship at that location, you'd stand a good chance of getting aboard undetected. By saying you pretty much mean me, don't you, Cliffy? Of course, sir. Once you got aboard, you could sneak up to the bridge power conduits and shut off the Goliath's shields. What good would that do? Well, maybe WD-40 could beam over and incapacitate the crew. And I could zip on over and set something up like we did for the ambassador. For the ambassador with their transporter. Oh, we could do something pretty good here. Interesting. We'll do a save. Not a good idea to land there, Captain. Those engines are red hot and the thrust turbines will blow you away. That's the area where our scans show the least amount of pucoid activity, Captain. Okay, then. That's where he swamped with them. But yeah, I guess that's our entrance point. Okay. Okay then, I guess we're going to use the pod to get there. Let's do it. Okay, pod rotation. Here we go again. Use the hand icon to indicate the position on the Goliath where you wish to dock at. I want to go here. I think that was the right place. Okay. The door's already open. I think I have to cut through, maybe. Yeah! There we go. Having expended the laser torch's power pack cutting through the Goliath's super hard hull, you decide to leave the spent and bulky tool in the Avapod. Okay. Here we go. I feel like this is going to be a dangerous place to be. On the ship. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, well, that's great. Maybe I have to wait before I head up then. Okay, that's alright. What is this? That looks like it goes in there. Nope, it doesn't. Okay. Oh, I think it's this. Excuse me? There we go. The warp distributor cap snaps into the receptacle with a quiet click, and the Goliath star drive reawakens from its slumber. Okay. That's good. I think we're gonna have to wait for Guy again. Oh. Okay, okay. And now we go this way. Everything's fine here. Everything should be good. Ooh. Okay. Gentle breeze wafts through the large gratings in the decking. It's always one of hundreds that provide access to all parts of the Goliath. With puke guards running loose in the ship, traveling these corridors is a risky proposition at best. Think maybe we go in the grates then. Okay. Oh no. Interesting. Kind of go that way. Well, that makes that easy enough. I guess we have to go there. Just follow the left wall, I guess. Pac-Man? Why is Pac-Man here? Okay. Oh, okay, okay. I don't know where I am. Right. I'm on a ladder. That's where I am. Okay, that's not good. Oh dear. So, I think we were in an elevator shaft. Looks like you've been spreading yourself a bit thin lately. Perhaps you'd like to try one of our less challenging games like Mixed Up Mother Goose. How dare you say this to me? Okay. I guess I can't do anything with that. Right. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, you can go to there. Alright, alright. I can get into this one. Right. Okay. I guess we just have to keep doing this until we get to the right place then. And that's not right. God, I love mazes. Okay. We're just gonna keep going in mazes, I guess. I love Roger's crawling animation, it's so funny. Can't go that way. Okay. Um... Okay. This is fun. Is this the one I was already in? It is. Okay, well, that's good. Hold on. Here, perhaps? I think this is new. Okay. Oh god. Okay, well. Let me see. Mm-hmm. Just wait for the elevator to go down. Nope, it's still there. Come on, elevator. There we go. Okay, that's good. That's good. Hey, Furring? Oberfo? Sorry, I'm butchering your name. I'll just call you Ober. How are you doing today? Welcome to the chat. All good. I'm glad. I will stick with Ober then. Because that I can do. Well, it seems to be going well so far. Who are trying to get content for years now? Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. All right, we've just got another. We've got another elevator shaft as well. Awesome to catch you streaming. Much appreciated. I've been doing the whole Space Quest series recently, so I've been having a lot of fun with that. We're gradually getting there with this now. Okay, level 1. That's it. I Can't go that way. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Alright, well, I guess I'm going this way. Can't go that way. Wasn't there a new game made by the Space Quest creators and it was horrid? Space Venture is what you're talking about. Oh, God. Well, I just got splattered. That's not ideal. It didn't seem to be anywhere on level 1 for me to get into. So let's try this one. It looks like this will be level 2. Mm-hmm. Okay. Just follow that left wall. I want to see... Oh my god, there's a lot of places I can go. Maybe I should go that way. I'll see if this is a dead end. Nope, that gave me a good noise. Okay, in that case, I'm going to say this over 27 and say good noise. Good noise, good noise. What is this thing? It is a thing. It's got red arrows pointing to it. That's probably good. Shield deactivation switch. Oh no. Welcome aboard, Captain Wilco. But you can't stay, but I'm very much afraid you won't be with us for much longer. Oh, for very much longer. Okay, I totally messed that up. I won't go down without a fight, Quirk. I know Kung Fu, Karate, Taekwondo, Judo, and several other Chinese words. Not all of those are even Chinese, Roger. There's no escape here this time, young broom jockey. Your fate is sealed. Not this time, Quirk. Now the foot's on the other shoe. You're toast. Freeze, scum! Oh my god. Yeah, of course. I've temporarily frozen them with my new liquid nitrogen blasters. We must quickly make our way to the transporter room where Cliffy awaits. Alright, let's go. Oh, Sierra's definitely less intuitive than LucasArts at this point in time. For sure. Captain, I've got the transporter all set up to separate the primordial soup from the Goliath's crew. Quick, hide. Okay. Not like that, Captain. Hide over behind the bulkhead and give me a signal as soon as the pucoids are in position. Okay. Oh god. They've got to be on the transporter. I'm assuming I'll have to use the command feature. Now, Cliffy. Oh, what? He was on it. Okay. Right. Well. Did I not? Excuse me? Okay. We get to see this again. Alright, we'll do a save at this point, I guess. Okay. Maybe it's when they stop moving. There we go. We fix them. Hey. Ask her, Captain. I beamed all the pucoid material from the crew out into space. But what about Quirk? He's not here. Okay. Oh no. What on earth is that? This place needs some serious cleaning chemicals. Oh yeah. And a very big mop, indeed. Captain Wilco, go ahead, Eureka. Captain, thank heavens, we were beginning to worry. I'm alright, Flo. We managed to cure what's left of the Goliath's crew, but there's no sign of Quirk. I'm alright, Flo. Okay, actually, I didn't... Yeah. Wait, Captain, I've just detected a shuttle launch from the Goliath. Oh, no. I see it, Flo. Looks like Quirk's trying to make a run for it. Holy hockey pucks. He's heading straight for the blob. Oh my goodness. Oh, this looks bad. Very bad. I think we're in trouble. Is there anything I can do, Captain? Okay, we're gonna head over to the Eureka, I think. Clippy says he's locking onto you and standing by. Energize. Alright. Oh. That's not great. Okay, we're fine. Captain, get up here quick. The puke-like blob is attacking the Goliath. Right, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. The Goliath's hull is nearing structural failure, Captain. She's going to implode if we don't do something. Okay. I think we're about to finish this. So I'm going to put this as finale. Right, so... Let's, fire. Aye, sir. Decloaking, sir. Locking weapons. 8 plasma blob face. Oh, God. Well, that got its attention. How about suck it up in our trash system? Aye, sir. Get in here, Quirk Blob. Ooh. We've got the blob aboard, sir. Containment fields are holding a 200% capacity, but they won't last long. We're losing power, sir. The ship's gonna fall apart at any minute. Okay, well, abandon ship, Flo. You don't have to tell me twice. I'm out of here. You're a brave man, Captain. In case you don't make it out of here, I want you to know that except a few minor incidents which I won't go into right now, it's been an honor serving with you. Thank you, Drool. Oh, I liked my crew. Okay. If I recall correctly... Yep, that's the self-destruct. Well, we've got 10 minutes. Okay. We've got to get to, Okay. Gotta get to B. Was that Astro Chicken in the self-destruct? Oh, for sure. Whew. I'm glad to get out of there. How come all those pretty lights are flashing? What's going on? Not much except that the Eureka is looked up a giant puke-like blob creature and is about to self-destruct. That's nice. I think you're still a bit woozy, B. Whatever you say, dear. Alright, well, let's get our boy as well. After all, he was responsible for saving the day, pretty much. Okay. Energize! Oh, no. Dang, this piece must have blown a circuit or something. Right, okay. How do we do this? Right. Let's do a save here as well. Oh, God. Oh, good. How do we get into the tunnels then? Gotta put all Spiky back. Oh, okay. Guess I can't go out there with Spike. Yes, waste the time, Roger. here. Oh god. Okay, that's it. That's the maintenance tunnel. Okay, right. I think I put the right fuse in, didn't I? Sure, that's correct. Okay. It didn't come up as green, so hopefully that's right. It's still not working? Oh god. Right. Hold on. We're just gonna restore this one. Okay. What am I missing here? How far am I into this game? This is like pretty much the end. Oh. Oh. Well, that's not good. Never got around to playing Space Quest series. Last year I played was Freddy Farkas. I streamed that this year, actually. That was a really fun one to stream. Definitely a game that hasn't aged well in a lot of places, but there's also a lot of it that is really cool as well. I enjoyed it for the most part. Okay. Alright. Okay, we need to find the right one here. Okay, there we go. Right. Yuck! The giant pus-oozing blob has burst through the trash containment hatchway. You're up to your knees in it now, literally. Oh god. Jump on in. Oh, I was close. I'd hate to try that again. I'm not sure if the transporter is working right. You better go first, B. Oh, Roger, you're so self-sacrificing. Good, you didn't get killed. Guess the transporter checks out. Oh, that's very noble, Roger. I need my boy. Okay. And then, in theory, we should be good to go. Drool, get us out of here. Flo, call Starcon and tell him what happened. And that should be it, I think. Oof. Congratulations, crew. A job well done. You deserve the credit most, sir. Also, deserve most of the credit, sir. Yeah, without you, we'd have never beat out those. My goodness, I can't read. Roger, you're the greatest. I can't believe I ever doubted you. Lay in a course for Starbase 22, Drool. Prepare to make the jump to heinous speed. Buckle up, everybody. Engage. Hell yeah. Whoa. Congratulations! You vaporized the blobulous personification of the villainous Captain Quirk, saving countless lives from its menace. Fighting back the tremendous urge to plot a course to Disneyland, Roger and his loyal crew make their way back to StarCon. I'm sure they'll be absolutely delighted to see Roger back. And so ends another chapter in the continuing adventures of Roger Wilco. Stay tuned for future episodes of our courageous custodian and his crew as they continue their quest to clean up where others have gone before. And that's it. That's Space Quest 5, people. That was a really fun time. I think as far as like rankings go, it's Space Quest 3 is the top for me. I think then Space Quest 5, then 1, 4, 2. I like all of them, but I think that's my current ranking. And then we'll see where Space Quest 6 comes into that, which I should be doing tomorrow actually. So if you want to see some Space Quest 6, tune in tomorrow same time, and we'll be doing that. We're almost done with the Space Quest-a-thon. It's been an absolutely delightful journey. And Space Quest 6's voice acting, yeah, I can rest my voice a little bit. Doing a lot of the reading, it can take a lot out of you, I think. Not that I haven't enjoyed doing the voices, but I'm not really a voice actor. I'm not very good at keeping consistent voices, so... Did Murphy and Crow have nothing to do with this? No. Mark Crow was involved with this one, but not Scott Murphy. And I think the next one's the other way around. Oh, the game just closes when it's done. Oh, hey, it's Zoom Beanies. So, yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in for Space Quest 5, The Next Mutation. Join me tomorrow when we'll finish off. Although, actually, will we get through all of Space Quest 6 in one stream? That's a good question. I don't know the answer. We'll see. If we do, that'll be the end of the Space Quest-a-thon. And if we don't, I'll continue Space Quest 6 on Monday as well. So, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I'm going to see if I haven't got any raid potential at the moment, to be honest with you. So I'm just going to end off the stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Space Quest 6. Hope you have a lovely evening. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. I'll see you later.